Okay, what up, though? Um, Hopefully the audio sounds a little bit better than recently. I just decided to get y'all a stream. You know what I'm saying? It's early. Um, if you're on that billionaire lifestyle, waking up early is part of the game plan. So I'm like, maybe I'll try it out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a good time to, just hop on stream and connect with everybody. Of course, the household is asleep right now, so um, I'm trying to speak as soft as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I try to put a few things into play to where you can still hear me. So hopefully that is working. I'm gonna do some trending topics, but before I get into that, of course, it's your dog, Big Dog Movie. Um, Search it on Instagram. You're gonna run right into me, no matter how you spell it. Big Dog Movie. Um, then of course the stream, Dog from the Way. Got it wherever you're looking for us at. The website will be back up soon. Scudder.com. Um, if you don't know me, I am a recording artist, producer, engineer. I do everything in music, marketing, entertainment, you name it. Um, yeah. So like I was saying, I want to do some trending topics. I don't really know what to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Um, of course, that green dress is mm, just. But I ain't gonna get into that this early on. I did see that an artist I'm not really too familiar with, Lil Ronnie, has passed on, and you know what I'm saying. I just want to send out my condolences to his family. Um, it's always heartbreaking just see fellow artists um, not get to see their full potential, not get to live out their full glory. But I ain't gonna really speak too much on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't that familiar with the artist, and I want to give his family, everything they need to mourn him properly and remember him and his daughter properly. My heart goes out to her and her mother as well. So, man, it's just a really sad moment in hip hop right now. So I keep seeing Kyrie name pop up. I can only assume that Kyrie has done some very Kyrie things on that court, which is expected at this point. The dude is amazing, man, and amazing at basketball the way any kid that grew up in the early 2000s has to appreciate, especially if you're an enthusiast of ball handling. How a hooper, you know what I'm saying, make that ball hit the court and go in that room. Um, there hasn't been too many ever to do it like Kyrie Irving. So shout out to Kyrie. Right now I'm looking at my phone. I'm going to go to Bleacher Report and see what has just taken place. All right, so all I see is that Kyrie gets MVP chance from the crowd after injury. Oh yeah, I did hear about that earlier. He got injured and still shot free throws. Shout out to him, man. That takes heart um, and the true love for the game. Um, Kobe is proud. Kobe is proud. I know he did similar. So shout out to Kyrie. Let's see what else we have. All right, so I'm a goof, and since I'm a little stuck on topics, um, let's see what the weather like. So, from Detroit, currently live in Jacksonville, Florida. So, I'm gonna give y'all the spin on the weather in both cities. So today in Detroit, it is currently 36 degrees. Feels like 31. The humidity is 64%. Precipitation is 10%. It's cloudy. Winds are moving at 8 miles per hour with an expected high of 51 degrees. And that's in Detroit, Michigan. Now let's see Jacksonville. Give me one sec. You know what I don't like? I don't like when you Google one city, it has a certain layout for the weather, and then you Google another city the exact same way, just name and abbreviated state, and then the format for the second search pops up completely different. Like it's not that big of a deal, but if you were hoping to be able to put your eyes in the right places to get certain information, it can make that a little bit more difficult. But currently in Jacksonville, it is 51 degrees, clear skies, with an expected high of 74 degrees today. So down here in Jacksonville, we are enjoying this weather a lot more than y'all in Detroit. Um, and I would have gave the precipitation, wind speeds, and all of that. But like I said, the format changed. I ain't about to look for it. So I recently was speaking on Tank versus Roach. Um, Still haven't had the chance to watch it. Opinion hasn't changed too much. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people speak of Roach's activity in the fight. I never really criticized that or alluded to that not being there, but after looking at it again, I still feel the same way. I just feel the same way. Yeah, of course I'm going by the highlights, and there's a lot of guys that will say, based on highlights, um, you don't really get the true story of the fight. You really have to watch the fight, and that is true to a certain extent. It's a lot of guys that even say, you know what I'm saying, you got to watch the fight with the commentating turned off. You know what I'm saying? I won't go that far, but sometimes that could help. You know what I'm saying? We do have analysts and commentators in the sport that hey, I got a song called "They Still DSing." Um, and to get off subject a little bit, now that I think about it, for that song I did, called "They Still DSing" with a question mark. Um, I ain't put no de-esser on that mix, so yeah. Hey, that was unintentional. Um, for anybody who's not in the audio industry or familiar with it, a de-esser is just a tool we use. You know what I'm saying, for dynamics in the audio industry. So, yeah. But back to Tank and Roach, man. I'm excited to see the first fight for real. I still ain't watched it. Um, I'm super old school when it comes to boxing. Like, if you can read the round by rounds or listen to it on the radio, um, I probably would be into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. When I miss a big fight, I still kind of watch it um, through different means across the internet, like uh, keeping up with the live statuses and social media posts on fights. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might have a little clip or two here or there. You know what I'm saying? But just the um, opinion, just the uh, punch by punch commenting people do on social media. I kind of watch the fights, you know what I'm saying? And I like it like that a little bit because it tells you what everybody's thinking. You know what I'm saying? You get familiar with, how people are going to digest certain fights, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not boxing, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you know what I'm saying, there's casuals and boxing. If you're not boxing, um, you don't know what you're watching. So being able to see some of these casual commentary will help you, you know what I'm saying, just prepare for, so many aspects of, just covering boxing. Um, but yeah, move on for boxing. I give a more in depth opinion once I see the fight, but that hasn't happened yet. So when it happens, of course. Um, Meg and this dress, man. Like I want to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like it's a disrespectful dress. Like, how dare you just walk amongst these basics with all that extravagance? Y'all thought I was gonna slip, didn't y'all? Nah, you feel me? Like I'm trying to keep something to thirst in. Like I'm trying not to LL Cool J lick my lips right now. Like just let me keep it PG. But she look amazing. Yeah, I'm about to get myself in trouble. Um, what else? What else? What else going on in the world right now? I won't really touch on politics too much, but I do believe we have a State of the Union address today that should be airing at 4 p.m. So if you were unaware of that, please make sure you tune in for that. I might speak on it afterwards. Um, Not afterwards today though. Maybe tomorrow. So I'm looking at World Star. Um, Day one World Star guy. What it's been like? It's been what, a good 15 years of World Star. 16 years. 17 maybe. Like as soon as it went up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm on World Star right now. They talking about the Chris Rock slap. It's Tony Rock vowing to get Chris back. I mean, get Will back for the slap. I'm kind of over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not because it doesn't deserve a certain amount of attention. It's just it was never supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It happened. Um, but it's not anything that is so left field. Like, we have to be talking about it in 2025. But that's not to take away from Tony Rock's feelings whatsoever, because that is his brother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, um, yeah, that's big bro. You see somebody, you supposed to have those feelings. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, but I will say, in all fairness, we had time to think about it, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know what Will and Jada necessarily has going on, but that's obviously a situation where um that's dog wife. So if you got a password or a past interest in her, you know what I'm saying, and it's known, you know what I'm saying, you probably should stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on uh big platforms where to even mention a loved one in a acceptance speech is considered an act of just the utmost honor. You know what I'm saying? It's a life changing event, even for people have established who already have established themselves in that industry. You know what I'm saying? So to mention anyone on that platform, it's really um, an extremely notable situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being generous. What I say, you know what I'm saying, or being modest. Um, yeah, so it's a lot that goes into that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but as a fighter, you know what I'm saying. You know, fighters hit each other for a living. You know what I'm saying. And before it's a living, it's um, recreation. You know what I'm saying. Um, might be time to let it go. Might be time to let it go. You know what I'm saying. Um, and I don't think that makes it acceptable or gives people the idea that um, it will be tolerated. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, there are things the committee maybe could have did. You know what I'm saying? To get that point across a little bit stronger, but whatever the situation, you know what I'm saying. If it ain't no You know what I'm saying? If it ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't going to get no bag or nothing deeper. Um, Let it go. That's just my opinion, of course. But yeah. What else? Let me grab my phone. So I'm looking at World Star again, and I'm seeing that it says former Nickelodeon star Dee Dee now investigating Lil Baby for gang ties and Atlanta. So I guess one of the feature actors on an old school Nickelodeon show is now a cop. Hmm. Okay. It's interesting. Like that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I try to stay out of other people's business, you know what I'm saying. But shout out to little baby, you know what I'm saying. With some luck, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Shout out to dog. Um, man, like I like this stuff. You know what I'm saying. Like streaming and podcasting and really just hopping on here making content. But at the same time, when you need that assist from the room and it just ain't there sometimes. And I ain't trying to call nobody out, but you know what I'm saying? Like you go to uh, a party and everybody just standing around and you go in there like, let's get this bitch hype. And everybody looking at you like you doing too much. And you like, nigga, this is a house party, not art gallery event. Like you feel me? Um, yeah. Imagine being in that situation though. Like, just imagine that. You go to a party, it's dead, and you try to dance, and they like, you ain't even doing no weird shit. Like you like this the hottest dance in the country right now. You don't want little dance competitions at the major Vegas parties for the dance. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You go to this party, like, let me turn this motherfucker up. And they like, sit your lame ass down. Ain't nobody around this motherfucker dancing. And you look around and there ain't shit out of the normal going on outside of a bunch of stale motherfuckers. Like, niggas ain't discussing no money, no nothing. Just, man. It's a lot of people that imagine church parties is like that. Just a bunch of niggas just standing around talking about Bible study next week. All right. So, mother jumps onto the hood of a car to stop her daughter from visiting her boyfriend. Sometimes I forget. Um, World Star is a list of the most insane shit humanity can do. Like I sometimes I forget that. Like some shit you just hop on here and see and just be like, there's no scenario on planet Earth I would think somebody else would think the shit I'm seeing World Star said. a motherfucker dead. Like it's just sometimes it's that. Um, yeah, but it's there. Um, mm what else are there, man? Holly Berry kisses Adrian Brody in the mouth. Um, that was one of them Friday Craig Mama moments. Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. In front of dog wife too. Okay. How y'all feeling? Laugh now, cry later. Um, yeah, the world is wild. Um, in more serious news, all right, so that's I might hop back on here later on today. Um, of course, always it's Scatter and you love it. Like I said, scatter.com will be up pretty soon. Subscribe, of course, email, whatever. Um, peace out. Scatter and you love.